That's the best I can do is just turn on the lights.
Can you? Is it not over there?
Oh. Go where?
Over there.
You can just you.
New York, you can't just you wait. I wonder if it helps if I do this. A little bit. But there needs to be a light in front of me, like really bad.
Not that I see that, eh? Sorry.
There's no wires?
Not to go to that.
Dang it. Where could they have gone? Hi guys. Welcome to live. I literally just got back home, so the first thing I do, of course, is go live. Because, like, what else would I do? Anyways, I have a story time for y'all on this beauty right here. Whenever I'm ready. If it's a little bit of a lump, like if you can see a little lumpy, it's because it is a little lump right now. Oh, you found it?
Nope. Let's see if this one works.
Oh, okay. Guys, we're trying to get my light to work because I don't want to unpack. Okay.
Bottom one.
Yay! Yay! Oh.
Yeah, that is low voltage. I know that, pal.
Guys, I'm getting so excited for nothing.
It's too weak, once again.
It's too weak. My light is in my bag somewhere, but I don't know where. It's like it's in my backpack. The Narnia's in my backpack. Wait, let me see if there's one in here. Oh, that works. I also have one in there, I think. I used to.
What's it take?
Nothing. It is a Type-C. Wait, come here, give it to me. I want to see if it's charged.
It's not.
Oh. Do you have a Type-C cord?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You left it on.
Thank
It
you,
didn't have a
thank
chance to
you.
charge.
Oh.
Back on.
Turn it all the way up. And then turn off all the lights around me so I can look like, I don't know. Oh, put it over the camera. Okay, why can I not? Oh, it's because my camera's there. Can you hold this while I put it on? Or you can put it on.
I got it. Give me a second. There we go. Don't want to hit the hang button.
There we go. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Put this here. Ooh, you didn't hear that. Not real, actually. Okay. Whoa! So I just found out I'm chucked and so... Have you guys heard that sound or am I just weird? Because I feel like whenever people don't like know sounds that I know, I just sound like weird. Which is not the goal. Also, sorry that this live is so chaotic. Whoa. 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 Okay, this live will be like just me, guys. Alone. Maybe the addition of Joey whenever he wants to come in, but... And it feels like any... Oh, this doesn't lift very high, does it? Okay, looks like we're moving this back down here. Hey, guys. Anyways, back to live. I want to tell y'all a story time, because I got this, and there was, like, slight bumpage. You can't really see it on camera, which is great. But, there is slight bumpage. Also, sorry if I look like a little chopped, or rusty. Rusty? I got off a flight, and I, like, did very minimal makeup at the beginning of the day. And I, like, did a flight and everything, so I'm, like, makeupless and hair. This was from, like, 2 days ago. So I am a little chopped. But, anyways, story time on how I killed my head. I wish I had photos, but I do not have photos. Sorry, also, don't mind that I pulled this high-waisted. It's more comfy. But anyways, to the points. So, we were watching DCI, like drum corps, so it's like marching band, and they have the color guard, and so my little siblings, they got like mini color guard color guard flags, and we were watching the shows and they throw them back and forth, so we wanted to try to throw them back and forth, and my boyfriend threw it really high and really far at me, and instead of like here, let me give you like a slow-mo. This is the flag, and my hands are like this, right through my hands that are trying to block my face, and it hits right here, but not like the center of it. The end of it's like a PVC pipe type of like feel vibe. Anyways, it comes down like flipping and lands right there on my head, and it hurt so bad, and I like literally fell to the floor. Kind of dramatic, but anyways, I literally fell to the floor, and I got up and I was covering it because I was like, ow, that hurt. And my boyfriend's like, oh, let me see. I lift it up, he goes, oh, it's bad. And I'm like, and I literally start crying because I'm like, it's bad. And I wasn't crying from pain. I was crying because I was embarrassed that I hurt myself, and I was scared of what it looked like. So my boyfriend's one is like a mirror on the back of it. So I was like looking in the mirror, and it was like a massive like bump on my forehead, maybe like 1 inch off my skin. It was insane. Oh, hi, Alyssa. Anyways, but it was a massive bump on my skin, and it like gashed, and it was bleeding. Not a lot, like a little. It was bleeding, and I was so stressed. I was like, no. And I didn't want my family to know. I do this weird thing. Whenever I get hurt, I like don't tell anyone for some reason. So I was trying really hard. Hi, Sage and Sophia, or Soph. I don't know, but I was trying really hard to not tell anyone because I didn't want anyone to know because I was embarrassed that I got hurt. So I was trying to hide it, and I was covering my head like this. My dad's like, Lissa, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. So I steal my boyfriend's hat to try to cover it. And my mom was helping bring my brother back to his corps because he does drum corps. So she was riding with him back to the corps. And so she was meeting up with us at the hotel. And she knows all the stuff. Like, she knows what to do whenever you get hurt. So I knew what to do, but I just wanted to double check with her. So we get there, and I'm like, hey, Mom. And I lift it up, and she sees it. She's like, Alyssa, how? You were gone for minutes. So I did indeed have massive egg on my head, and we went back to the hotel room, and I cleaned it. And I had to spray. We had like the Touchland hand sanitizer, and that's the only like alcohol we had at the time because you have to clean it. And I had my boyfriend spray it so I could like cover my eyes because I didn't want to get my eyes, obviously. He sprays it this close to my face, and instead of it like misting out nicely, it sprays directly onto it, like a stream straight onto it, and it burned so bad, like more than whenever I actually hit my head. And like also like all the blood was rushing to it, and it just hurt very bad, and I had the most awful headache from it, and I did not appreciate it. So, and then I ice it, and it goes away by the next day. It's a lot flatter, but that is the origin story to the gash on my forehead. So we love her. We love to see it. Not really much, but I always end up hurting myself. Bad habit. Hi, Morgan. Anyways, that was a really fast story. Very intense, fast story. I feel like I'm bad at telling stories. So whenever I tell stories, I try to get it over with, because if not, then I'll just keep going over the same topic over and over and over again, because I'm not the best at telling stories. No toes today. I have socks on because I went to the airport. But I'm really happy because my brothers are back because they did drum corps. And so I'm happy because they're back home. Hi, Ivana. That's a cool name. Oh my gosh. But anyways, glad to be back on live because I've been gone. And whenever I'm like on vacation or something, I don't have as much time to go live because one, I'm in a hotel room with my family members, and my family members don't like being on live, and I want them to be able to go to sleep because we get home really late, or get home. We get back to the hotel really late usually because we are spending like most of our time out and about. So I don't want to I want to let them go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. It's like a tiny room. I just feel like I don't have a lot of time to go live on vacation. So finally home. It feels weird saying finally home because I'm very happy to be on vacation, but now I can go live. Now I can see you guys again. I am not tired because I was in Indianapolis, and there the time is an hour ahead of this. So for me, it's like 9 o'clock right now. Hi, Abdul. Hello. Oh, I love you. Thank you, Arya. Oh my gosh, I love the name Arya so much. It's such like a pretty name to me. Like it feels so like ethereal. Like my name's Arya. Like I don't know. Whenever I was like 2 years ago, at my dance studio, I helped teach like a younger kid class, and so I teach sometimes. And there were 2 girls in there named Arya, and I literally always thought it was the prettiest name. I love your name so much. I love your name. Oh my gosh. So it feels weird. I'm like obsessing over your name. Like I love your name, but I really like your name. Hi. I don't know why I did that. I feel like I'll do things randomly and spastically, and then I'll get disgusted that I do it. I'm like, what are you doing? My trip was very, very good. It was very fun. I kind of like it because it's kind of fast-paced, the way that we did it, because we followed my brothers that do drum corps, and so in drum corps, they go on a tour throughout, like, a bunch of different states, and they compete and perform all around a bunch of different states along the U.S., so we followed them, so we're kind of on tour with them, and we spend, like, a couple days in each state, so it's really fun to go to new random places that you wouldn't go to, and also just because it's, like, very quick pace. You don't get bored of the area. And we got to go to New York, but I'm sad because I wish we would have stayed for longer, but we're following them, so we only got to stay for 1 day. And, like, usually if we go to, like, a trip to New York, it'd be, like, a week. So that was kind of sad, but it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. How old am I? You're just gonna have to check famous birthdays. I love randomly adding my famous birthdays. I'm like, famous birthdays. I did have brown hair. I have been bleaching my hair since like 6th grade. No, okay, I haven't been bleaching my hair necessarily. So, okay, blonde hair origin story, okay? Quickly. So, in the summer after 5th grade, I really, really, really wanted to go blonde or get highlights. My mom's like, you're too young to get highlights. So, she bought like a sun-in, which is like some like lightener that goes in your hair, and it'll help the sun to lighten it faster. And we had been using that, and it was definitely like gradually lifting, and I had like a natural highlight because my hair already like lightens in the sun pretty fast. And then we go to California. She does like the same thing that we've been doing all summer, and my hair goes straight blonde. Like it like straight very light blonde, like lighter than what it is now. And it was so bright. And then there was the end of summer, and I had to go back to school, and she's like, okay, we can't just have it be like blonde and then straight brown. So we started using Sally's toners, but the toners had lightener in them. So I only used the toner, but the toner did lighten my hair. But then years ago we switched. It was almost platinum blonde, not exactly that light, but it was like a slightly lighter than this. Maybe this color exactly, because my hair is lighter than I usually do it. But I'm not 14. You did not check my famous birthdays, bro. Alyssa Joy, by the way. Anyways, what was I talking about? Anyways, yeah, a couple of years back, we started actually bleaching my hair, because, okay, so why we stopped using the Sally's is we always use the same shade, and one time we went there, and the shade was sold out, so we didn't want to go a shade lighter, because it was like an ash blonde, And in the past, whenever you'd use the ash blonde, it would make my hair silver, and then it like would show up a bunch of weird different colors. So we used the shade beneath it, and it literally came out brown. And I cried, and I had to stay home from school so I could like re-bleach it. Like we had to like do multiple rounds after that, and it completely broke my hair. And I like my hair was to here, and I had to chop it up to here, and it was so traumatic. And we stopped using Sally's toners after that and just started bleaching my hair. And it was crazy. So trauma, but love that. Love it. Nothing's wrong with brown hair. Nothing's wrong with brown hair. I'm just really used to my blonde hair, and I think I look better blonde. Like, I think it complements my skin tone and my coloring better. But nothing's wrong with brunette at all. But my natural hair color is the color of my eyebrows, if you want to know. Because I know a lot of people are like, what's your natural hair color? Oh, thank you so much, Devin. You're so sweet. My hair looks nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Oh my gosh, all you guys are so sweet right now. I have blonde highlights, but my hair is actually brown. Yeah, so the reason why I went blonde in the first place is because I asked for highlights, and it's actually really ironic because she was like, no, you're too young to get highlights. And then I ended up going full blonde on accident, so it's really ironic to me. Wait. How do you know you will look good? Because I want to get highlights or be fully blonde. So, really just a stroke of luck, but one, my mom has like the same coloring as me, and she looks better blonde. Like, she doesn't look bad with brown. Obviously, she's gorgeous. I love her. But she thinks she looks better blonde, and I agree. It just, like, brightens up our faces more, especially because we're not the most tan. So, like, the brown kind of washes us out a bit. So, yeah. But also, if I, like, would use, like, filters or something like that, like a blonde hair filter, I would think that it matches, like, my coloring more. And I would think it would bring out like the blushes on my cheeks, like whatever it is, I thought like it would bring out the pretty colors in me more. I'm not a transformer, so that's really good news. I don't know what that means. Like a literal transformer. You do shoutouts? Yeah, sure. Shout out to Strawberry Shortcake 10. Oh my gosh. I don't know why this randomly came. I loved strawberry shortcake as a kid. Like, I was obsessed with strawberry shortcake. Anyways, little thing on strawberry shortcake is my mom, whenever we were, like, really young, whenever we were toddlers, I did a strawberry shortcake costume, and whenever she got a phone, like a new phone, back in the day, the iCloud, like, wasn't there, so it doesn't save all your stuff. And whenever she was transferring it over to her other phone, it all just disappeared. So she had to start from scratch, and it wasn't uploaded to the computer. So she lost like 2 years worth of photos on her phone, and she was distraught. And in the 2 years was my strawberry shortcake outfit. So no strawberry shortcake outfit for me. Biker Boys for Life underscore right now. Thank you so much. And also, I think that whenever it comes to like any type of coloring, not just eye color, I feel like it suits each person, and each thing has its own good thing. Like, I don't know, like whenever my eyes were dilated, because I had like an eye test, my eyes were very dilated. Because they have to dilate your eyes whenever you do eye test, okay? Like, I mean, like, uber dilated. There was no blue left in my eye. Dilated. I feel like I looked so different, and I feel like brown eyes look very warm, and they give you that like cute, innocent look, and that is something I will never have. But no, I think each person looks good with like their own features, and if we all looked alike, it would suck because we'd all look the same. There's nothing fun about that. Should you get highlights? Yes, but listen. Hear me out. I am not a fan of whenever brunettes get like dark brunettes get highlights, a blonde like this color or like a white blonde. No, get like caramel brown highlights. Do not get blonde highlights, get caramel brown or just a lighter brown. It'll look so much better. So much better. It'll blend so nice and it'll look like your hair is just sun-kissed and you're just sun-kissed. Because I hate the stark contrast of a pretty brown color with a bright blonde on top. It just messes up the feng shui of your hair. If that makes sense. Like I'm very distinct on how I like my hair. Like not how I like my hair. How I think like hair looks, and I don't like a bright blonde next to brown. And I mean, listen, there's girls that have that are drop dead gorgeous, but I think it looks better with just a caramel highlight. Girl, why would you comment that you saw my boyfriend in a strippers club drunk? Trust me, girl, please. You did not just saw him. He's in my room. And he's been with us for the past, like, 2 weeks. And he's too young to get into a strip club. Why do y'all try to do that stuff? That's so weird. I don't have a specific no-show sock brand. I usually don't even wear socks. T. I'm not 14. I don't know where y'all getting that information. I am not 14. On famous birthdays, it says my age. Go to famous birthdays like Alyssa Joy. Anyways, but I'm not 14. The kid that looked like they're 12, I'm not 12. But, okay, I'm at the airport. And my little sibling has to go through, like, the scanner on the side with my parents. And there's, like, the rotating scanner. I'm in line. And the worker goes, "Are you under 12? You need to go with your parent." And I was like, "No." And then I'm going into the scanner. And the dude that is, like, right outside the scanner, like, telling people when to walk forward, he goes, You're a teenager, right? And I'm like, "Yes." And, like, what the frick? Because I don't look 12. I fully look my age. I don't think I look 12. Like, what? What do you mean? Are you a teenager? Are you over 12? Yes! Yes, bro. I don't know why people think that. I do not look that young. I don't know if I have, like, facial body dysmorphia, but I personally do not think I look 12, okay? I don't think I look 12. I think I look my age. I think I look like a teenager. So, please stop. Yes, I'm 17. Please, no. Favorite drink from Starbucks? Okay. So I get the pink drink, and then I like to put the raspberry boba inside of it, and it's bomb. I'm very basic, but that's my go-to order. And I love boba so much. Especially because there's like the normal boba, and there's popping boba, and I'm not a super big fan of normal boba, but popping boba, I'm a fiend for. I love popping boba. I look like I'm 14, 15? Guys, stop lying. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I think I look like 16, 17. Like 16, 17 is, I feel like, how I look. Personally. Although, I feel like kids these days are looking older and older. So I don't know. What time is it? It's like 10 something. I have a light on my phone right now, so I can't actually read the time. I just know that it's 10 because there's only so many numbers it could be in the first part. What am I doing for Halloween? I do not know. And I feel like I need to find out what I'm doing for Halloween very quick because Halloween's coming up so fast, and I feel like it always springs up on you. And then before you know it, it's literally like 2 days before Halloween, you don't have a costume. So I need to figure it out, especially because, like, I've been doing couples costumes. Although, I am going to a Halloween party. I don't know if it's, like, a costume party, but I'm going to one. But I'm doing a couple costume, so I need to figure that out because couple costumes are harder to arrange than normal ones. Can you speak Chinese? No. I'd be really cool if I could, but I don't. What's your favorite animal? Okay. I have multiple, and they're all marine animals for some reason. So I love otters. They're the cutest things ever. Turtles, penguins, and octopi for some reason. I just think they're very, very fascinating. I don't think they're cute. They're kind of scary, but they're so intelligent, and I feel like they're like the coolest creatures ever. And that's them. Oh, thank you guys. Good night to the person that said have a good night. What did someone say? How long are you? How tall am I? I am 5'6". Except if a modeling agency asks me how tall I am, I'm 5'7". I love you. Are you wearing makeup, or like is it just me because you look like you're wearing makeup? I do have some remnants of makeup left. I have not reapplied makeup since like 9 a.m. this morning. So I have mascara and some blush left, but I didn't put on any foundation this morning. So it's just like blush, maybe some bronzer left, and then mascara. There's definitely mascara left, but that's really all. There's not much. I do have concealer on. There's definitely concealer left because my under eyes are not this bright. At concealer, NARS. I love my NARS concealer. That's my favorite concealer of all time. Top is from Urban Outfitters. This is just like a random bra from Nike. But top is from Urban Outfitters. You like my hair? Thank you so much. You from Canada? No. I am not from Canada. I was born in Louisiana. I live in Texas now. But I love Canada. Canada is one of the most gorgeous places. And we've been in the north, not like Canada, but we've been in the north, like, of US. And it's so gorgeous. I want to move to the north so bad. Because my mom's favorite flower is a hydrangea. And I love hydrangeas too. And they're just everywhere. You go to, like, a fast food restaurant. And there's just hydrangeas outside. Like, what the frick? That's insane. We've tried to grow hydrangeas out here in Texas. They die. They cease to exist, actually. And so I'm very jealous that they can have such gorgeous flowers just casually outside their house, casually next to their fast food McDonald's restaurant. But we can't have any. Justice, please. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys so much. I'm very jealous of people that live in the north. And Nick, you have great weather. Like the most fantastical weather ever. I know fantastical isn't a word. I just like saying it. Do you dye your hair, or are your eyebrows just naturally brown? Like, I mean, did you dye it blonde? Yes, I do dye my hair blonde. My eyebrows are the natural hair color of my hair. So this is what my hair color would look like if I did not bleach it. Low-key, why are we bringing up other people in the live? I have never played Brawl Stars. My brothers have. They try to convince me to play it. I have 4 brothers, 2 older brothers, and then 1 younger brother that's like very close in age to me. The other one's like way young. So my 3, like the older 3 brothers have tried to convince me to play Brawl Stars, but I've never played Brawl Stars. Can you show Joy? Yeah. So I got these bracelets on. Let me see. No clue. This is from my mom's closet. I don't know where it's from. This is from Henry Bindle, but that doesn't exist anymore. But it is from Henry Bindle. If you can find it on like Etsy or something. No clue. It's from my mom's closet. I got this from the airport, actually. It's not Cartier. It's just the airport. And I didn't actually realize when I bought it that it was a knockoff Cartier. Until like a couple years later when I saw Cartier designs, because I actually didn't even know Cartier existed when I bought it. Anyways, next I have this one from Kendra Scott. It has like stars and a moon on it. This one is from Amazon, I think, or something. has whatever this logo is. It's like a little moon. And then this is from Altered State, and this is from Tory Burch. No earrings. This was, I don't know where this is from. My parents got it for me for confirmation, and it is Mother Mary. But it was a confirmation gift. No, this is not from a curling iron. That is from a flag being thrown at me. So it's actually not from a curling iron. Tips on how to prevent underwear lines. Only thing I can say is just get seamless ones. That's all I can tell you. Top is from Urban Outfitters. It's actually like a relic from 2 years ago that I have in my closet. I never wear it anymore, but they used to be super popular. It isn't usually this short. I have a pretty, here, let me stand up for you guys. Oh, also sorry if there's like lines from my pants, but I have a pretty long torso. So whenever I got it 2 years ago, my torso was much shorter, so it was like down to here, but now it is higher. But I have a pretty long torso. For comparison, I'm 5'6". So, yes. Oh, I love you guys. Yeah, so it's very short on me, but it isn't this short on most people, I would say. So I wear contact lenses, but not colored ones. I have a prescription, like I wear clear prescription contacts because I am partially blind. But they're not colored, I promise to you. I can take it out right now and literally show you that my eyes are this color, but yes. Conrad or Jeremiah? Okay, we have a lot to unpack here with Conrad or Jeremiah. I have so much beef, okay? Also, anyone asking my age, just go to Famous Brothers and look up Alyssa Joy, and you'll find it. Anyways, Conrad or Jeremiah, I have much beef with. I was an OG Team Jelly, Team Jeremiah and Belly. Sorry, guys. I was an OG. I loved them so much. I was rooting for them since day one, okay? He cheats on, oh. Sorry if you have not watched it. I'm going to spoil, so, like, turn on the volume. Turn on the volume, and I'll tell you when you can turn it back on by doing a thumbs up. He cheats on her twice, okay? You can turn it back up now. Anyways, after that criminal offense, there's no way I could be Team Jeremiah anymore, okay? So now, by default, I have to be Team Conrad, but I'm actually not a big fan of Conrad. So, but the whole time, I've been hoping that they get together, because I hate Jeremiah now. Because that's, like, unforgivable to me. Personally, I think it's unforgivable. And the whole, we shouldn't put it past all the years. No. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 3 years. If he cheated on me, especially twice, we're done. And we're absolutely not getting married. Oh, sorry. Spoilers. No. We're done. I'm actually never going to talk to you again. No. No. Favorite food is any type of Cajun food. I'm Cajun. I'm from Louisiana. My mom makes the most magnificent Cajun food ever. So, like, gumbo, jambalaya, any type of crawfish or seafood boil. Gosh, there's so much that's not coming to my brain. Rice dressing. Dirty rice sucks in my opinion, but rice dressing is bomb. And you'll only understand if you have rice dressing. But, yeah, any type of Cajun food, really. Etouffee. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh, I love you. Are you in a relationship? Yes. And do I like people with curly hair? Literally, hair does not matter to me, and also I'm in a relationship. But, I feel like judging, like, liking someone based off if they have, like, a certain hair type or a certain eye color is the weirdest thing to me. Like, listen, I can understand if you're only gonna date some, like if you wouldn't want to get into a relationship unless you're physically attracted to someone. But if you're not gonna get into a relationship with them because they're not blue-eyed and blonde, the frick, or like any other combination of coloring, or like they don't have curly hair and you need to have curly hair, that's the craziest thing to me. Craziest thing. Because what happened to dating someone for loving them and their personality and not because they have your ideal color code that you want? That's like the weirdest thing to me. I don't care what coloring you have. I care about your personality and who you are as a person. Sorry. No, yeah, I saw a TikTok that was like, blondes are girlfriends, brunettes are wives. And like, what? Why does a hair color say who you are as a person and whether you're material for wifage or not? And this is no, oh, thank you so much for the 99 cents. I love you. And this is no diss to brunettes. All of y'all are great. No diss to blondes either. I'm just saying that your hair color does not define who you are as a person and who you would be as a partner. What? That's the craziest thing to me. Breadsticks. Someone told me to say that, so. I have never had black hair. So I don't have any photos with that because I've never had black hair. Joey!
Yes, baby?
The people are asking to see you. Let's see if he'll come. Let's see if he'll come. Favorite brand of clothes? I love Altered State. They are very expensive, but I do love their clothes. Urban Outfitters is very hit or miss, actually. Like, if I go in store, I either love everything or I'm not a big fan of anything. But Urban Outfitters, PacSun, Addicted, Pink Palm Puff has, like, the cutest hoodies ever, and I love their swimsuits, and they've been sold out. But I really, really, really want a swimsuit. What else? American Eagle has great jeans, so if I want jean shorts, love going there. Oh, boyfriend! Boyfriend!
Oh,
This is boyfriend. Anyways,
that's fun.
yes.
Love you.
Love you, bye. When did you start dating? Joey, when did we start dating?
August 20th, 2020. No, 2022. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
He got it August 20th, 2022. Dream vacation? Okay, I have multiple. I would love to go to, like, Japan. Japan's, like a main one, but, like, also, like, South Korea, China, any of those would work, but, like, mainly Japan. And then, besides that, there's two other ones. Europe in the big picture, but mainly Italy. And then I know Vatican City isn't part of Italy, but it's, like, really close and it's considered its own country. So I'd want to go to Italy and Vatican City. I really, really, really want to go to Vatican City. So, but I really want to go to Italy. And then like all of Europe, kind of like a road trip, little trip through Europe. And then the other thing would be like some type of like really cool beach trip, but there's one condition. We must be staying on an above water bungalow. And that is my condition for the beach trip of my dream. Like, oh, listen, you can take me on a beach trip, I'll be happy. But for like dream beach trip, we must be on an above water bungalow. And I also love going to the mountains too. I didn't really say that because it's not like a specific thing I have in mind, but I love going to the mountains and stuff. And for the above water bungalow, it must be like the pretty clear blue water. That is a necessity too. Do I play video games? I mean, I played some. I'm not super big on video games. The only video game I play is Roblox, and I don't think that's considered a video game, personally. But I don't really play video games. I played games on, like, my Nintendo Switch, but they're usually, like, organization games or, like, things like that. I played It Takes Two and A Way Out, but I think that's really it. And then whenever I was a kid, I played all of the Mario Kart games. So like Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros, all of the things, all of the above. And then we had a Wii, and so we'd play like all the Wii games as well, and like Connect Adventures. Like we had an Xbox. Oh, and I played Lego Star Wars and Lego Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. Sorry. Waffle fries, love them. I really like waffle fries. Yes. What's your dream wedding? I don't have much specifics for a dream wedding, but I do know I want it to be smaller and more intimate. But I don't have much like envisioned as like a dream wedding. Like I feel like there's a lot of gray area, but I do have a dream proposal, and it's also still a lot of gray space because I don't want it to like all be already decided. But the proposal must be private. If you do it in public, I'll still say yes, but my lord, I do not want it to. Like those like proposals where they do it in the middle of Disney World right in front of the castle, I would hate actually, because I feel like I'm a really private person, especially whenever it comes to like my love life and my personal life. And so I would not like having a proposal in public like that. Even like family present, I would want it to be like just us two. That's it. And also, I wouldn't want to have a photographer there because I don't like the idea of a photographer being there for that. Like I feel like then like the husband's not heartfelt as much because they're worried about someone watching them. I think if you want photos, having an engagement shoot, like a photographer and family come for like an engagement party afterwards, like after she says yes, and like you take her to like a little spot, but not in the moment, because like I just feel like that needs to be just us two, because that's such a like an intimate moment to me. Like it need to be just us two. Is 7th grade too young to start dating? No, 7th grade is not too young to start dating in my opinion, but I think it's too young to like go out and start kissing a bunch of boys and getting physical. We can wait to start like kissing and stuff till high school. Because you'll regret it. You'll be like, oh, I had my first kiss with some random guy that I don't even like anymore, or some guy that I don't even know anymore. And now there are very rare cases of people being together since 7th grade, but I would wait until high school to have your first kiss or something like that. So I personally wouldn't date because they'll probably want to do that. But it's whatever you want, really. Like, I'm not your parent. I live in the U.S. Do you like Lululemon? Yes. Very big fan of all their activewear, although what's not very cool is them taking dancers off the discount. What the frick? Any advice for a guy you like him, but he won't admit that he likes you back? Does he like you back, or like, is he just doesn't like you and doesn't want to say that he doesn't like you? Because don't beg for someone to like you. Don't do that. Like, I feel like that'll make them like you less. Don't do that, because like you're lowering your value. And just because you like them and they don't like you back doesn't mean that you should beg for them, because then they won't be giving, because they're going to think that they're the prize and they're amazing. And relationships are 50-50. Not all the time, but effort should be 50-50. You know what I mean? My lashes are good. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. I'm so confused. Whoa, there's weird comments. Is calling a girl sweet cheeks offensive? No, but if you're an adult, don't call a minor that, because that's weird. Well, also, like, each girl has, like, their own thing. So if, like, there's certain things that, like, they ick them, sometimes, like, certain phrases or certain, like, teasing terms or terms of endearment even, they will have, like, it be icked out by or just dislike. So it really depends from person to person. But, like, I don't mind, and I don't think majority of people mind. What time is it? It's almost 11. I think it's 10:55 right now. But I have a light covering my, like, the time on my phone so I can, like, barely see it. What's my favorite 3 what? Someone asked what my favorite 3 is, but I don't know what it is. Like, favorite 3 what? I have beef with this girl and we share a friend group and she told me to stay away. What do I do? Stay away from what? Like, is she telling you to stay away from, like, a boy or a friend? Like, explain a little bit more. And also, if you're in a friend group, it's a lot easier to, like, just not talk to someone as much. Although, do be wary if she is the type of person to, like, spread a rumor behind your back or say something behind your back. But I would say just don't be rude. Be polite. You don't have to go out of your way to talk to her, but just be polite if she talks to you. If you're hugging everyone, go ahead and hug her too. But just keep your distance and you can talk to other people or be closer to other people. But don't exclude her. You don't have to be rude, you know? I've done a room tour on a past live. I could do room tour now, but I don't want to. But I've done a room tour on a past live if you want to go see that. It says room tour on it. And I'm probably breathing very loudly, which aches me. Is dating at 5th grade too young? I think you'll regret it. I just don't think it's the best idea to date that young. I mean, like, it's okay to have a crush. Even, like, if you want to be, like, dating, but I just wouldn't do anything physical. I wouldn't kiss. I wouldn't really do too much outside of it being, like, a crush and, like, a mutual liking. Just because I think that you will regret it later. Have you watched Outer Banks? I watched the first season of Outer Banks, but I didn't watch any after that because I got bored. I actually am, like, really bad at watching, like, multiple seasons of shows, and The Summer I Turned Pretty is one of the few that I actually watch. Even though this current season is, like, low-key icking me, but I need to see it through. I really can't watch, like, shows with a bunch of seasons because I just burn out. Hi, Augustine, is that your name? If I don't say your name or if I don't see your comment, I swear to you, it's not because I'm being rude and it's not because I'm not trying to see your comment unless it's inappropriate or weird. But I swear to you, it's not because of that. It's just because I don't see it. Like, I'm genuinely lost in my own conversation or trying to read something else, okay? Promise you. Hi, Taylor. Thank you, guys. I love you guys so much. What do I do if my crush won't text me? Don't be desperate. I know you have a crush on them, but I have this very big thing on, like, knowing your worth, and not in the sense of, like, know your worth, girl. Like, don't bow down to that. Like, but, like, in the sense that, like, know your worth as in, like, if they don't text you back or if they don't like you back, do not beg for them, because it, like, I feel like whenever that happens, a lot of the time, the amount that you're worth is lowered because they think that, like, they're the prize, or they think, like, you're begging to be with them, and so they do a lot less in the relationship, and, like, they're only really there because it's a secure relationship and they know that you like them. but I feel like it's not actually usually that great of a relationship. So I would say, like, if your crush doesn't like you, if they don't text you back, oh well, move on. And then if they actually like you, then they'll become more desperate and they'll do more effort. But if you are doing all the effort, then you set the precedent that they don't need to put any effort. So it should be equal effort, at least in the beginning. Like, because I know in relationships, because it should be equal effort, but I know sometimes, like, it'll get tough and it'll be like more on this side, more on this side. But in the beginning, before you start dating, it should be equal effort. You're not going to get through anything. Are you Christian? Yes, I am Catholic. Also, just to state it now, I don't talk about anything political or controversial, but I will talk about my religion. Not like preaching like, you must go to Christianity, you must be Catholic, but just saying I am very open about my religion. And if you feel the need to unfollow me, or you feel triggered by the fact that I am Catholic or that I'm Christian, and that I may post a video or like a couple videos about it, and you feel the need to unfollow me, or that you're triggered by me, that is no issue at all. Feel free to leave. But that is the only controversial topic I'll be talking about. So, do not ask me anything about politics or anything controversial, please. Love you. Guy tips, like how to make them like you. Also, my name's Maddie. Hi, Maddie. I know, like, I feel bad because it's not like give up on the boy and wait for them to like you, because like that won't always work. But I would say what you can do is, one, be friends with them first. The best relationships come from people that are actually truly best friends underneath it. And whenever you have that like standing bound of like, oh, we're already friends, like, it just makes a relationship flourish so much quicker and so much better. And then also, I would say give off like little subtle things, like little subtle like flirt a little bit here, have a little bit of banter, and see how they respond to it. And you don't have to go super crazy with it. And the good news is it's kind of like to your liking of how much you want to give or take with the banter, or how much you want to give or take with the flirting. But just give off like a couple cues and see how they respond to them. And if they don't respond to them and they don't like you, then back off and go for someone else, because you don't need to do that. And sometimes they actually end up liking you or wanting more attention and putting more effort after you go away from them and start liking someone else, okay? Thank you, guys. What do I do if my crush lives in Australia and... Whoa! How did I read Australia as Australia? Whoa. And I live in the US. Please help. I met him on vacay. How old are you? I'm sorry, girl, but you gotta let that go. If your crush lives in Australia and you live in the US, realistically, especially if you're young, long distance like that won't work, and you definitely don't know each other well enough if you met on vacay. Sorry, queen. I love you. That can be a long distance crush, but that cannot be a relationship. I'm sorry, girl. No hope is there. Love you, though. But I feel like long distance is definitely something that can work. But at the beginning of a relationship, I would not trust long distance, just because there's not that like established trust. There's not that established knowing. I don't think you know them well enough just to do that, like starting off long distance. But if you're dating and then like at some point you go long distance, that's fine. Hi, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Wait. How to know if a guy likes you through text? I know him from school. Okay, text is really hard because sometimes guys like you and they're like so dry, and sometimes like they just don't know how to text. So text is very, very hard. If they're flirting with you, and if they're like, and by flirting I mean like doing banter, or like will like slightly make fun of you or drop little like flirty comments, they probably like you. but it is really hard over text, and you'd probably just need to talk more in person and get to know them more in person, because sometimes people are also more bold in text than they are in person. Is it a bad idea for me to like my guy best friend? Because we talk a lot and I like him, but we have a really good relationship, and I feel like I don't want to ruin the relationship. Personally, I would not go and try to branch that out into a relationship unless he gives some sign of liking you back. Because if he doesn't like you back, then it's like, even if y'all say, oh, we're just going to stay friends, it won't work out the way you want it to. And that feeling is always going to linger. And so I would say don't go for it unless he shows some interest of liking you back. And like I was saying, like, you can drop like a subtle cue, a subtle hint, like little flirtatious comment. But if they aren't showing interest and they aren't reciprocating that, then just give it a rest and don't do it, because you won't get it back. Oh, all my lives, most of my lives don't have like any specific topic. I just talk about whatever the comments, like the comments will ask me random questions. I'll answer the random questions. They're just like little yap sessions with me. So that is how it is. Hi, Maya. Can we check your outfit? Yes. Oh, guys, what was that? Okay, let me readjust the pants because they are not correct. So this sports bra, you probably don't care, but it's from Nike. This is from Urban Outfitters. Pants are from Urban Outfitters. The fitty. And that's the fit. So, yes. Ah! Anyways, when I sit down, I pull these up because, girl. Key to getting lots of subs is probably consistency and then posting good content. What? I'm so confused. I do dance. Dance is the sport I do. Oh, thank you guys. I love you so much. Whoa. I saw someone. My crush said, yes, ma'am. Do you think he likes me? I don't know. Were you like answering? Because probably. Oh, thank you, Gorilla1234 wait, hyphen I7P for the $4.99. Whoa, I don't know about the commentary, but thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. What is your address is a crazy comment. Not gonna drop that one. Thank you guys. Wait. What do you use to curl your hair? It's so pretty. I need to know. So, 1, these curls are from 2 days ago. And 2, I have a curling wand. I don't know exactly what curling wand, but you just curl it around the wand, obviously. But it's a tighter one. I think it's like a 1-inch curling wand. And I curl it, and I don't really like brush it out. I just let it kind of stay curled and fall out naturally. And this is 2 days later. And I do brush it like the next day, but I don't like try to take out the curl. So it lasts pretty long. Hey, me and my friends have a trio dance, and then my dance teacher gave them a special part, and I wasn't in the special part. Like, you just go off stage? That's so sad. They started making fun of me as a joke. Should I cut them off as a friend? Can I be mad? It is very, like, you are so right for being mad. I would definitely be annoyed, especially because I know there's probably some, like, built up from frustration and sadness that you were left out of it, especially in a trio. Because it's like, why would you be left out of a trio and make it a duet? But, I think it's definitely right for you to be mad. But I don't think your friends have bad intentions. Now, I don't know the friends. I don't know what they're saying to you. I don't know what the nature of the conversation is. But I don't think that they intend to hurt you. And I think maybe bring up that it's kind of rude or like you're kind of iffy on the topic. But I wouldn't cut them off unless they continue to still act rude after you've already confronted them about it. But I would say talk to them. See if the nature was to be rude, because if they're just trying to be a-holes, then don't bother yourself with trying to be friends with them, because having good friends is very good. But I feel like dance friends are usually very, very supportive and don't ever mean to be mean, okay? Wait. Hello, Juju. If I had to go back to my 7th grade self and give a piece of advice, what would it be? So for me, 7th grade was around COVID time, and whenever that was like during COVID, I grew 7 inches in 1 year, and for me, whenever I have like right before I have a growth spurt, I put on like a little bit of weight, not a lot, but a little bit, and especially in my face. As a kid, I always had a rounder face, and so you could mainly just see like a little bit of a puffier face I had. And I was very, very insecure about it, and I was very, very insecure about how I looked, because I've always been like the same size, and so that was the first time I ever had like a massive growth spurt, because 7 inches in 1 year is quite a bit, especially for me, because I barely grew as a kid. So I like really struggled with that, and so I would just reassure myself that it's fine, and that indeed my face did not look fat, and that indeed, I don't know, like nothing changed about me, and I don't even know what I was on, because you can't even see a difference in the pictures, but like I had like a facial dysmorphic problem where I was just really insecure about it. What's your view on long distance relationships? Okay. So I feel like if you start off long distance, I'm not too keen on that. And it also depends on the person. So long distance relationships, if you start off long distance, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go for it. There's not built up trust. You don't know each other well. You can't really see each other. I wouldn't go for a starting off long distance relationship, or even going long distance after like 1 month of dating. But I would say if you're dating and then like you've been dating for a while and then you have to go long distance, then that is fine. But there's a certain type of person you can go long distance with, and it's okay to try. But if the person has a history of being unfaithful or something, and you just don't trust them that way, I wouldn't, personally. If you don't trust the person in long distance, then I don't think long distance can work. But if you are with the person that you can trust like that, then I would say go for it. And it'll be hard, but just know that you have to get through that. Thank you, guys. Dogman, go to sleep. Yeah. Hey, I need help. I broke up with my boyfriend 2 months ago over something stupid, and I can't fix it now because he's moving to Iowa. What should I do? So, one, you did break up with him, so he probably doesn't want you back, and this is, what is it called, like breakup remorse? Like the person that breaks up with you, or you break up with, breaks up with you. But it's jumper's remorse. Anyways, but you're cooked. That's all I'm saying is, if like they were a great partner to you and you decided to break up with them, no hate to you, by the way. I love you, and there's probably a reason why you did it. But personally, if someone broke up with me over something stupid like that and like it was like kind of a big thing, I wouldn't go back to it. Now, if it was like a really respectful breakup and you had a valid reason, you can say like, oh, like let's get like try to mend it. But if there's really like you were rude or there was like some type of bad blood and like there's a serious reason you broke up and it didn't end off well, just let it die out. It's broken now. And also, if it's long distance and like you're just getting back together, I would say it's probably gonna be kind of messy. And also, think to yourself and like let it dwell on you. Do I actually like do you still love them, or are you just missing having someone there to love? Like, do you love him, or do you love having someone there? You know, like, do you love the idea of having him there, or do you love him? But if you truly believe in the relationship, go back for it. You know, I can't hold you back. Wait. This is the girl about the show dance. A few days after that, I joined a group call, and I heard them talking behind my back saying she's so annoying, she dances badly. Any tips how to talk to them? Like I was saying, confront them, tell them. It sounds like they're actually just being mean girls, and I can't stand that because like mean girl behavior is so catty to me, and I don't understand it because it does nothing for you. And at the end of the day, you're a better person for not engaging in such things. But unfortunately, it's a canon event in multiple girls' lives, and call it out and just get yourself away from it. Get yourself away from it. I don't care if you like tell your studio director, hey, they're all being very catty, they're being very rude. I've heard them say this, that about me. Now, don't personally try to be like, they're awful people, but just be like, hey, if you could like maybe try to separate us more. But I would say if they're actually just being like very rude people, then just don't engage with them. Don't give them any satisfaction and don't give them something to talk about. Definitely call them out and distance them. I feel like the best thing to do is distance yourself, and like I was saying, don't be rude. Be very polite. Don't exclude them. Just be polite, be normal, but don't go out of your way to be like super nice, and call them out and tell them how you feel. Like confronting them is the best way to get over it, especially because as soon as you confront them and you call them out, usually they get all shocked and scared and like act like, "Oh, I didn't mean it." So, call them out. Absolutely. Someone says them, but I didn't see it. Going into freshman year, do you have any tips? I would say tips for freshman year is just be super locked in. Freshman year is like when they really pick up the amount of work, and like not turning stuff in like really takes a toll on your grade, and turning in a grade that gets a 50 is better than turning in a grade that gets a 0. So I just be prepared that it's going to be a lot more of a workload and you're going to have to do a lot more. And that's all I have to say. Is like obviously you're going to be taking like class at whatever level you want to, but be prepared for the workload because it's a lot more than 8th grade and lower. Okay, if a girl made fun of you and bullied you in 6th grade, and then she moved and now she's back and she was the reason why you didn't have any friends, and you should ask her to be friends again, no. Do not ask her to be friends. And indeed, tell the people close to you, like your close friends. You don't have to tell a lot of people, but your close circle, or maybe like one friend, like tell them how you feel so they can be aware of that. And if they decide to become friends with her, and like if they decide to engage in that, then they're not a real friend. Because if someone really made you feel that way and like really caused that, then they should respect that. But I would say tell a close friend. Do not try to be friends with the girl. Do not try to mend anything. If she comes out and says sorry, then that's great and you can mend a friendship. But if they're just like don't say anything to you, do not say anything to them. there's no need to reach out. There's no need to say anything to them. Just tell a close friend how you feel, and just be with that close friend, because you don't need a lot of friends at the end of the day. You just need enough good friends. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Anyways, it is now like 11, like past 11 at night. But I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and get off live now. Thank you everyone that joined my live, and I'm sorry if I cut off my advice session. You still need more advice. I plan on going live much more often, and not too late because I know people have school. But I plan on going live much more often because I've been home and my school starts tomorrow, so I'm homebound. But I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna start going live more often. And there will be another advice session soon. So I love you, and subscribe if you want to see more lives. But bye.